Have you ever wondered why climate are getting more extreme? Why sea levels are rising? Or why forest fires are becoming more frequent and intense? The answer lies in two words: climate change. So, what is climate change? Imagine Earth like a giant blanket. The sun throws its warmth down, and the blanket traps some of the heat, keeping us nice and toasty. But if we keep piling up extra blankets, they trap more heat than usual. This makes the planet warmer and messes everything. That's the basic idea behind climate change. Climate change refers to long-term shift in temperatures and weather patterns. While some changes are natural, human activities have significantly accelerated the process since 19th century. So what's causing these changes? One of the biggest contributors to climate change is increase in greenhouse gases in our atmosphere. Greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide (CO2), methane (CH4), and nitrous oxide (N2O) trap heat from the sun, creating a greenhouse effect that warms the earth. But where do these gases come from? The largest source of greenhouse gas is the burning of fossil fuels, coal, oil, and natural gas. Another major cause of climate change is deforestation. Agriculture is another significant source of greenhouse gas, particularly methane and nitrous oxide. Industrial activities release various greenhouse gases like fluorinated gases, which, although present in smaller quantity, have a much higher global warming potential than CO2. Waste management, particularly the decomposition of organic waste in landfill, produces methane, a potent greenhouse gas. Let's explore the profound impacts of climate change. 1. Rising temperature. One of the most direct impacts of climate change is rising temperature. This isn't just about warm summers, it's about more extreme heat waves that affect health, agriculture, and ecosystem. According to NASA Earth Observatory, since the late 19th century, the global average temperature has risen by 1.2 degrees Celsius. This may not sound like much, but even small increase have significant effects. Second, melting ice caps and glaciers are another major consequence. As the earth warms, ice in polar regions and glaciers worldwide are melting at an alarming rate. This contributes to rising sea levels, which threaten coastal communities with flooding and erosion. According to IPCC, sea levels have risen by about 20 centimeters since the late 19th century, with projections suggesting further increasing, potentially displacing millions of people. Third, extreme weather patterns. Climate change also fuels more frequent and intense extreme weather events. Hurricanes, forest fires, floods, drought, heavy precipitation, heat waves are becoming more destructive. Impacts on ecosystem and wildlife. Ecosystems and wildlife are also under tremendous stress due to climate change. Wildlife is forced to adapt to changing habitats, often with disastrous results. Many species face extinction if they cannot migrate or adapt quickly enough. According to UN, coral reefs are particularly vulnerable to climate change and are projected to decline 10 to 30% of former cover. Fifth, human health and livelihoods. Climate change doesn't just affect the environment, it impacts human health and livelihood too. Rising temperature and changing weather patterns can lead to spread of diseases. Air quality can worsen, leading to respiratory problems. Agriculture is also hit hard. Unpredictable weather and extreme events can devastate the crops, leading to food shortages and higher prices. This puts immense pressure on farmers and can lead to economic instability. So, what can we do? Focusing on solutions to prevent climate change, from personal choices to global initiatives. Let's dive in. First, renewable energy. One of the most impactful ways to combat climate change is by switching to renewable energy sources. Renewable energy sources like solar, wind, hydro, and geothermal power produce little to no greenhouse gases. By investing in these technologies, we can significantly reduce our carbon footprint. Second, energy efficiency. Another crucial step is improving energy efficiency in our homes, offices, and industries. Using energy efficient appliances, LED lighting, and smart thermostat can reduce energy consumption and lower greenhouse gas emissions. Third, sustainable transportation. Transportation is a major source of emissions. Adopting sustainable transportation is a key. Electric vehicles, public transportation, cycling, and walking are great alternatives to traditional fossil fuel powered vehicles. Carpooling and using ride sharing apps can also reduce the number of vehicles on the road. Sustainable agriculture. Agriculture is another major area where we can make a big difference. Sustainable farming practices such as organic farming, agroforestry, and permaculture can reduce emissions and improve the soil health. Protecting and restoring ecosystem. Forest and other natural ecosystems play a crucial role in absorbing CO2 from the atmosphere. Protecting existing forests, restoring degraded lands, and conserving marine ecosystems are vital actions. Sixth and the most important thing, policy and advocacy. Advocacy and policy change are essential to drive large-scale action against the climate change. Encouraging governments to implement policies that reduce emissions, promote renewable energy, and protect natural resources is critical. Climate change is one of the biggest challenges of our time, but it's not insurmountable. By understanding the issue and taking the proper action, we can protect our planet for future generations. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos on important environmental topics.